Alright, here I got a battle versus Joey, aka PokeAimMD, link in the description. And yeah, trying to use a team here which was given to me by G075. He gave it to me a couple months ago when Blaziken was still around, and Blaziken kind of destroyed it, so I never really got around to using it much. But now that Blaziken is gone, I can start using it. Jirachi versus Deoxys is really gonna work out for me since I can't really Iron Head stall him to death unless I get like 9 flinches in a row, which probably is not gonna happen. So I'm gonna U-turn out and go to my Specs Rotom and try to hit him with the Specs Hydro Pump, which should do a lot. I was hoping he would predict like a Will-O-Wisp or some shit and go for another layer of spikes, in which case I would be able to 2-hit KO his Deoxys if Hydro Pump hit. But he makes a good move and goes straight for the recover, so now he knows I'm a Specs Rotom, and he's able to bring in his gay ass Suicune, because yeah, he knows I'm Specs and Suicune resists and all that stuff. So I know Suicune can't really do shit to Notori, so I went straight out to Notori, and he makes a very good move, goes out to his Magnezone. I knew he had it Magnezone, but I just didn't think he'd go straight for the double switch right there, but it ends up working in his favor. But now that Notori is dead, I could safely go into Heatran, since judging by the structure of his team, his Magnezone is probably scarfed since he doesn't really have anything fast on his team, so that made sense. And yeah, I get a burn off on the Suicune as he switches into it, and then roars happen and all this shit. But I'm gonna go back again into Rotom since I need my Heatran for the Celebi, unless it has Earth Power, but I still need it for the Celebi. Kind of want it around because he also has a Fortress, so I could use Heatran to wall both of them unless his Celebi has Earth Power, but whatever. I go here for the trick, expecting his Celebi or his Gliscor to come in to the Volt Switch, but he brings in his Magnezone and he gets a Choice Specs, which may look like not too bad, but it's actually very bad for him, since like I said, Magnezone was the only fast thing on his team. So I go to Jirachi, he sends out this Gliscor. I was kind of expecting a Protect just to scout, because that's what everyone does, but he doesn't go for the Protect, he goes straight for the Earthquake. Fuck, excuse me. But yeah, that kind of confused me. I thought he maybe didn't have Protect and is running some type of weird ass Gliscor, but this Latias should be able to come in here and set up Calm Minds on it and hopefully do a lot of damage to his team, except the Fortress. But he probably doesn't know that my only attacking move is Dragon Pulse, so he goes up to the Suicune and roars me out. I go into the PK because yeah, and I should be able to easily take him out with the Life Orb Thunderbolt. So yeah, looking pretty good right now. He really doesn't have too much to handle this Thunder Rose dude, so he goes out to his Deoxys. Is probably the only thing that could take a hit. Well, he has other shit like Celebi, but whatever. I know I can nasty plot on him and hopefully win KO, but he actually doesn't get one hit KO'd, which is fine because Nightshade doesn't do too much, and I got 2 more hits left with after the Life Orb recoil, so that kind of sucks for him. I bet you he was really hoping Life Orb would kill me this turn, but it doesn't. I went for the HP Ice there just since I knew it would kill the Deoxys, and just in case he brings in the Celebi to resist the Thunderbolt, it would have worked out in my favor. But he goes out to the Fortress and I get a kitted off. So yeah, he's got the Gliscor out here. I bring in Latias since last time he brought in his Suicune to take a Dragon Pulse, which tells me he doesn't really have too much for a Latias. And yeah, I'm able to kill off his Deoxys as he brings it in as Death Fodder. But now he goes to this Magnezone. I don't think a Dragon Pulse is going to be able to kill even at +1, I think I was. But yeah, because I don't really run any special attack EVs on that guy. So I go out to Heatran expecting the HP Ice or maybe, but probably not really an Explosion. But he ends up going for the Toxic, which is obviously good. And since I did trick him the Choice Specs, I'm free to fire off a Lava Plume. And I actually thought about this turn quite a bit, whether to go into my Latias or sack the Heatran. But I end up figuring that I'm gonna need Latias for a fact to win. If I don't have Latias, then I'm not gonna be able to win. So I don't want to risk Latias coming into a crit Ice Fang, which would completely destroy my shit, even though not really, since this is a very extremely defensive Latias. As you can see, it has max HP, or I think that's max, I don't fucking know. But yeah, all I gotta do now is calm mind up on this Glissaur. He can't really do too much, like you guys saw right there. Ice Fang is doing like 20%, and I do have the recover and leftovers, so shit is not gonna work out too well. He ends up having the taunt and the protect after all, but yeah, doesn't really matter at this point because I got up like 2 or 3 calm minds. He's got this Magnezone, but I know I'm faster because yeah, I tricked him the specs. And Dragon Pulse kills him off. His final dude is a Celebi, which I should be able to kill off. He probably doesn't have too much for me. The worst he could do is like nasty plot and hope to crit me the next turn, but he doesn't end up going for the nasty plot. Goes for probably a hidden power fire, which is not gonna do shit. So all I gotta do is call mine a couple more times and ensure the 1-hit KO with Dragon Pulse. So yeah, that's gonna be game. Check out Joey. He's a pretty good narrator. So yeah, just kidding, he's garbage. No, that was a joke. But yeah, check him out, link in the description. And I finally kill off the Celebi. So yeah, comment, rate, all that shit. I'm out.